Good morning, my director, my only director, the only number one director in town. Please, I'm one of your children in MMH Ghana group, the WhatsApp group, and I went for my interview yesterday, which is 21st of September 2022. And before I share my experience, I want to say thank you. Thank you so much for everything that you did for us, and especially me, the time that you spent for us, and the time that you got me, like playing with us, teaching us, directing us in a very courteous way. I say, I say thank you so much. Thank you. My heart is full of my heart is full of appreciation, appreciation, appreciation. If one can see the heart of a human being, I would let you see my own. The kind of appreciation that I have for you, my heart is being full of appreciation. I say thank you, thank you. May God bless you so much. May God lead you to wherever you want to go, lead you higher, and glorify you. And I want to share my experience. It was 20th that I left from Kaswa to Jovpraso, and I couldn't arrive there early. It was late, so I slept, and at the dawn we woke up. We prepared ourselves because we need to read there 7 o'clock. When we finished everything, we went to the interview where they will all the activities will happen. We went there, and when we went there, like we went to the IT lab, went to the ICT lab, and when we went, a teacher came. He was talking to us the way that we will express ourselves during the interview and how we are going to fill the forms. They gave us the forms, and they directed us how we should fill it in the right way. So when we finished, they collected the listing. They collected the interview fee, and after that, they told us to go out. They divided us into three, and they call one batch, and they will do dictation with. They did dictation after the collection of the interview fee, and the dictation was very fast. It was about 1 minute interview, 1 or less than 2 minutes, 10 questions, and the teacher will say the question, pa, 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 pa. I'm done. Bring it. And the word is like scientific words: gonorrhea, hemoglobin. They say tora, sporadic, sporadic. You see, scientific word that way be, and they were using it. And one is placenta, and another word is placenta. Those words, and he will say it fast, fast, collect it. So we were the last batch for the dictation, and the man was saying it fast, so under some minute view. And another lady shouted, "Please, we didn't hear anything. The aircon is making noise." And he said, if two badges came, they were sitting in the aircon. They didn't say anything. You came, you said you cannot hear. You cannot hear. And one of the teachers said, couldn't write, we wrote it fast, fast. And it's like he collected it, and they led us to another place for the interview. We went there, and we were in a hall. Chairs were there. A madam came, mentioned our name according to the names of the list, and in order to arrange us according to the names of the list in the list. So mention your name, go and sit. Mention your name, you go and follow. And my turn came, and I went to sit, and I was there. Before the day I came, I couldn't eat any food. Like in the morning that I ate some rice, I couldn't eat again until the next morning for the interview. It was getting to 10 o'clock, still not eating. I was feeling like dizzy, And I said, no, I should not do this. I went to the madam and said, please, madam, I'm feeling very dizzy. So I want to go and find some food to eat. They said, okay, then be fast. Don't keep long, okay? I went. I asked some of the seniors that I meet whether I would get some food. They said, no. Oh, they showed me some place, and one day I saw banana and I bought the banana and went. Before I left the room, I saw the panel coming. They were in a car. They were in a car. So when I saw them, no, I said, no, these are the panels. I was walking toward them. Then I said, no, I will not go and pass by this. No, why not? Why this? And I found some place and I passed it to the place where I'm going to buy the food. I went there, I bought the banana, then I ate. And I came back. I thanked the madam for giving me the opportunity to go and buy the food to eat. And she said, okay. When I went there, they have made arrangements again. And before when we went in, immediately we went in at first, the madam told us that when the panels come, we should when we are sitting, we should just stand up and greet them. Whenever we see any elderly people, we should stand up and greet them. And we said, okay, madam. So me, when I left in the panel, they came in. So I didn't know what happened, whether they greeted them or when I went, like they have made the arrangement again. So I went to the madam and she told me to go and she gave me a place to sit. So when I went in, they have started. Some people has even finished their own. I didn't keep long, but when I went, some people has finished their own and like they continued. So when they continued, and it was my turn. When you go in and you come, we ask you what was the question they asked you, and some people will tell us, some too they will not tell us. When we even call them, they will not mind us, and we leave them. And I met a friend, and the friend went in, and when he came he said, oh, I should not panic, I should be calm, and when I go in I should speak loud, I should smile when I'm talking. And like he gave me some that thing the director has already taught us, but I didn't show myself that I know. I pretend I don't know. I said, okay, thank you so much, thank you. And I collected her number, and I waited for my own. Some people will come and we will ask them, they will go. And when it reached my turn, it was about 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock. Even my batch, we were plenty. At 1 o'clock, they have not even finished. Some applicants were there that they have not reached on them. So this year, the applicants, they are many, many, many. As people were saying that they are many. When I heard, I didn't believe that it could be so many like that. And when I went, even my batch, the number of people that we were, I saw that no, it's true that this year. So we are praying for the grace of God to reach on all of us. So we're sitting, we were learning, we are asking ourselves questions, and when it reached your turn, then you leave. And then it reached my turn, and I went. When we were still in a hall, so a madam will come and call 3 people. We will call either one registered general nurse and or 2 RN people. So maybe it will be 2 RN people, 1 registered nurse, and Papa. You go when you go, you they'll those 3 people will go to sit in another room different from where the hall that many people are there. They'll go and sit in another room and wait till they call one person to enter to where the panel are. So with my turn, when you go and write your name. I don't know whether it is an attendant list, but in the ICT hall, we write our name in the attendant book. When we went there too, we wrote our name there again. So when you write your name, you go and sit there, you wait till they call you. So it was my turn. two people will go before I will go. And one person went, and when it left one person, and the woman who were sitting there that we will go and write our name and sign, the woman came to me and she said, "What is your name?" I said, "My name is this." And she said, "Okay, your name is this." Like when I told her that this is my name, and she went to the head table, she went to pick some book and went into the room that my panel are, and she came back. So when it was my time, I went in and I knock, call, call, call. When I knock and the panel, they said, "Come in." I opened the door. I didn't even finish closing the door. It said, and the woman, there were two men, one woman. The woman said, "Oh wow, look, wow, look." They didn't even waited for me to greet and say, "Bring your this thing, your document." And I said, "No, I have to greet." And even when they have told me to bring my document, I said, "Good afternoon." And they said, "Bring the document, the original ones left and the photocopies one." Right. I said, "Original one, this is the original one, this is the photocopy." They said, "Go and sit down and remove your nose mask." I said, "Thank you." And I sat down. I removed my nose mask. I was sitting there looking at them. And one man asked me, "Tell us about yourself." And I said, "Thank you, sir. Please, my name is this. I am this years old. I was born in Elmina, a place called Joachim, and I'm now staying at Kaswa. I went to this primary and DHS school. I continue my education at Efutu Senior High and Technical, and I offered general science." And I thanked him. And he said, "So you offered general science, you did chemistry?" I said, "Yes." "You did biology?" I said, "Yes." "You did physics?" I said, "You did elective math?" I said, "Yes, please." And he said, "Okay, you did biology. Did they taught you anything about, like, did they teach you anything about menstruation?" And I said, "Yes, we were taught menstruation." "Okay, tell us what it's all about." And I said, "Okay, say, menstruation. Menstruation is a cycle that happens in only women, and it's all about the reproductive system. The female reproductive system, it has ovary, it has the fallopian tube, it has vagina, and every month it produces egg, and if it is able to like fertilize, the egg is able to fertilize by a sperm, then it will be in. But if it couldn't be fertilized with egg, then and the time that's being set for it pass, the time being set for it pass, it means that um the egg will melt and mix with blood and in the comes out through the vagina as a menstruation is. But in the beginning that they told me to like tell them something about menstruation, when when they asked me to say, "Hey, the people they have asked me to tell them something, they are not listening at me. They are doing their own thing." Some people are like they have taken their mind somewhere. Everyone is doing his own thing, though. And they have asked me to say something, so I have to do. I concentrated. I focused on what I was doing, and I started. So when I spoke for some times, and they stopped what they were doing, and they were listening to me. See, the woman stopped what she was doing, and she leaned at the back of the chair, and she was looking at me. When I finished, then I thanked them. And another also say, "Okay, how many regions do we have in Ghana?" I said, "Please, we have 16 regions." "So 16 regions, how many? The new regions, how many are there?" I said, "Please, there are 6." He said I should name them. And I started. We have Ahafo, we have Bono East, we have Western North, we have OT. I mentioned 5, and the one is not coming, so I pretended I have finished. And I said, "Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir." And she said, "You have not finished." Yes, sis. So it left one. I was sitting there. I lifted up my mind at the nothing place, and I said, "Northeast." I said, "Okay, okay." And I said, "Thank you, sir." And the woman came in. She said, "So tell us something about current affair." And I said, "Oh, I've heard that some nurses that they were trained in 2019, they have not been yet employed, so they are doing demonstration." And she said, "Demonstration?" And I said, "Yes, demonstration at where?" When I read the thing, I didn't read it to the end, but when I heard that they have not been employed, it's like they were bringing to the government notice. Instead for me to say that, and I said they were doing demonstration. And the woman said, "Demonstration at where?" And I said, "Hmm, um, please, madam, I don't know." So you don't know, So where did you hear that they are doing demonstration? I said, "I read it at Oprah Mini." And the woman said, "But Oprah Mini, they don't give current affairs." And I didn't wanted to challenge her, so I didn't speak. And they said, "Okay, okay, okay, come and collect your things and go." So they gave me the photocopy. They took the photocopy document and gave me the original ones. And I thanked them. I said, "Thank you so much, thank you so much." Then I left. So this is how my interview at Jeff Paso went. Thank you so much, everyone. And let's continue to pray for the favor of God to reach on us to gain admission so that the glory of the Lord will be fulfilled. Thank you.